Hello and welcome to PC Invasion Plays City Skylines and Natural Disasters, which is out next week. Now, what this does is add, unsurprisingly, disasters to the city builder, something that wasn't in the game at launch and something that everybody was asking for prior to and, well, since the game came out really. So, what we're going to do is I have created this afternoon just a sort of small city. It's not huge, but there's a reason for that, because what I want to do is try and unleash our disasters and actually see what happens. If I had a massive sprawling city, then it probably wouldn't be as easy to show. So this thing's up and running. I got 2 million in the bank. It's not taking too long to get this up and running. So I'm going to show you briefly the new stuff. So I think it's in here. Let me get this right. Yeah. So there are new buildings and structures that are related to the disaster stuff that happened. So what I'm going to do is just go through those quickly. So up here in the emergency services tab, which is the one with the sort of helmet on it, we have a disaster response unit, which is 15k, sends out helicopters and trucks carrying personnel to help clear rubble and rescue survivors and so on. Emergency shelter, allow your citizens to be safe from disasters. Large emergency shelter, which is probably the same thing, I should imagine. A short radio mast allows emergency broadcast to reach your citizens. That becomes a little bit more apparent, hopefully, when we actually get to that bit. So, tall radio mast allows emergency broadcast to reach your citizens, so more radio coverage. An earthquake sensor. Get warnings on earthquakes, I'm assuming earlier than you would usually expect it. Tsunami warning buoy, monitors water levels, again sends out warnings, so it's an early warning system. What we got here, we got a weather radar, again watches out for weather anomalies, you know, weird stuff because you get big thunderstorms. A deep space radar, which I'm assuming is to do with the meteorite, but yeah. So I have this lovely town, and what I'm going to do is, because I can actually force these to happen. In fact, before I do that, I know you're gagging to see a big meteorite slam into this. I'm going to go into the options and just show you that in the gameplay options now, you have random, you have dynamic weather, but you also have now use random disasters. So basically the game will randomly chuck stuff at you. Now, you can also set the frequency of this. So you can see the slider. It's not very clear actually, but there's a slider which allows you to sort of, you know, tweak that ever so slightly. I'm not sure what the difference between this at the lowest level is and the highest level is. I'm going to leave it off for now, because what I'm going to do is, I have saved this by the way, so we'll probably reload it back up. I'm actually just going to fire some stuff off and we'll just see what actually happens. Now I will actually, before I do that, I want to show you something that happened earlier. There was an earthquake, and what happened was, it took out the roads, and you have to rebuild the roads once they're destroyed, which means you don't place new roads down, you have to use the upgrade button to put the roads back to their form. But what it did do is it left a massive tear in the terrain here, and so because I was lazy, I couldn't be bothered to try and terraform it, so I built the road around the big gap you can see here. Yeah, but it did the job. So, okay, let's do this. So what we'll do is we'll try and plonk a tornado down, and we'll see what happens. So let's do this. I got a cooldown on it, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I haven't actually done this yet, so I'm assuming that we're going to get one. Oh, maybe I have to turn the things on first. Hang on. That may help. One sec. I'm not sure if you do, but I'm going to do it anyway. Put that on. I've got the day and night cycle off because obviously we want to see, I'll just turn that disaster frequency on as well. So it's not fired off, so I'll do it again, see what happens. It's a bit strange. It's not liking it at all. Weird.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Well, it isn't because I haven't put anything down for it, so let's see what happens. So it's not instant it's going to come down at you. Here it is.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
So what you see is you'll see the cars and everything getting lifted up. You see them falling there, that's very cool. But it's causing absolute mayhem. And you can see it's leaving an absolute mess behind it. So it's 5 point. You can see the status up here, 5.5.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area.
Alex.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
I'm going to get 2 here, I can guarantee it. That looks very cool though, it's very nicely done.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Warning! Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon. A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Yeah, great, I got 2 on the go now, so, and here comes a earthquake should be happening as well. Oh, how ill-prepared I am. I've put nothing down to combat this, and here comes the earthquake.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available. An earthquake is occurring.
Oh, you can see
Don't
splits.
panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Do you know what? Let's just go all out. Let's just do this. I haven't got forest actually, I might have to just whack one down. Oh, let's just set something on fire. Let's set this on fire. Okay, now we'll do the central part of town. Let's just set that on fire. Okay. I won't do too much at once. And I'm just going to wait for it to happen. It is going to happen. How's this doing? Okay, well I've got 2 tornadoes now that have just ravaged this side of the town. And I'm just waiting for this fire to kick off. Tornadoes are over there doing their stuff. Oh, I think we have fire action. Okay, the fire engines are turned up. Well, do you know what? Let's collapse Colossal Order's HQ. Sorry, guys. Okay. And there it goes. Well, that was pretty quick. Tooltips go away. Right, what's this? We've done the collapse. I guess we should have a lightning storm. It's quite cool, this. Okay, I have totally devastated my town over there. I should get a storm at some point, should be coming in. Yeah, emergency services working overtime. So what I should do is go in here actually, because I've got tons of money. Let's put up a large emergency center here. Whoops, let's see what else we got. So if I put up a tall radio mast, it's pretty big. I'm going to find somewhere to put it actually that isn't going to impede what's already there. There we go. Oh, here we go. This looks like a bit of storm action. Oh no, that's the... Sorry, the storm's starting, but that's the radio coverage. You can see it's covered it in dark green. So yeah, it's pretty much covered. I'm waiting for my storm. Where's my storm? Oh, come on, because I'm hemorrhaging cash right now. I'll put up a weather radar and we'll see what happens. There we go.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Really? So this should be kicking off. Let's speed it up. There we go. Here we go.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
So when I tried this earlier, I'm pretty sure I ended up with buildings on fire, so I'm assuming stuff is going to get struck by lightning. In fact, that could be what that could actually... It's difficult to tell because that's what's left over from my tornado. Okay, so that's the storm. It's pretty cool. I know you want me to click that, but I'm not going to do it yet. Let's bung down a sinkhole. This looks like a nice junction to have a sinkhole. I don't really know why you'd want to do this to your city, but actually having it as a random event happening in the game does ramp up the difficulty somewhat, because you have this extra stuff to deal with, which you don't really want to deal with when you're building your cities. So I'm waiting for my sinkhole to appear. Oh, I'll speed it up again. It keeps going back down. There we go. So here we go, getting disaster reports. You can click up there in the top left. Trees on fire, buildings on fire.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
We don't know where...
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Well, it didn't really sinkhole me enough. I was hoping for a much bigger sinkhole than that. Okay, let's go and have a look at the emergency services tab again. Okay, I'm going to put up a deep space, because what I'm going to do next... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that next. I'll leave that there. I'm going to... let's get a tsunami on the go. Now, when you first started playing Skylines, you probably did the tsunami thing to flood your own city, because it was quite a laugh. Where's the tsunami? It's over here somewhere. Here we go. So let's do that. Oh, out my city limits. Let's do it there. I should put down one of these tsunami detection boys, which is here. I'll put another one down for the hell of it. Right. Let's speed it up again. My poor city's getting ravaged. Okay, we're just waiting for some action.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Well, that's one of the random events triggered, actually. So, that wasn't me that did that. Everything's on fire. So I'm waiting for my tsunami to turn up. Nothing yet. I'll probably get the thunderstorm first before this turns up. I did actually have one happen earlier, just as a sort of natural disaster. It didn't really do. Just a sort of random event, natural disaster, and it didn't really do that much. Had a little bit of damage, but oh, I'll put another one down. It's not happening fast enough. Come on, tsunami me. So, like buses, I'm going to have a few of these probably come along at once. Okay. Right. Okay. Come on. I'm so tempted just to drop that meteorite right now. But I know it's not going to happen at once. Sod it, we're going to do it. We're just going to do it. Right, let's see if we can get it to sort of land about here-ish.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Who knows? So here you go here, activates all shuttles into evacuation mode, citizens will travel to shelter, so let's do that. So effectively you tell your citizens to run to the shelters, of which I have a large one. So I'm probably going to get hit by a tsunami and a bloody meteorite at the same time. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, and there we go.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Okay, great. So you get a great big hole. I wonder if how many of these I can pop down.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
So I don't know if my tsunami's happened or what. Well, I'll drop one there. I wonder if I'm not getting them because I have the detection. It's interesting. Because I'm getting a cooldown. It's quite long on that. Okay, let's speed this up. Oh no, hang on a minute. Oh, I thought I saw the water rise there. It's actually the rain. So I wonder if we're going to get more than one of these come down. Here we go, I can hear it.
A meteor strike has occurred.
My camera
Avoid the
doesn't know what to
impact
do.
site
Here we
and
go.
head to shelter if any is available.
My camera's
A meteor
jumping all
strike
over
has
the place.
occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much devastated everything. I don't really get why the tsunami's not gone off. I'll give it another crack. And And I should probably set a forest fire going as well. Now, if actually in the fire department thing, you'll see, if I actually go to that, there's now a fire watch tower. So I guess if you place that there, and then I switch that, and I set a forest fire to go. Sorry, it's in this one. Yeah, it's in the landscape and disasters. That's where you'll find the stuff. So, oh, out of city limits. That's really annoying. I wonder if I can expand into that. I can't. So I'll find somewhere that. There you go. So if I set forest fire. Oh, where is it? That's just fire. Oh, I'm on it already. That rain that I'm getting, I'd be surprised if anything kicked off. You can see it trying to get going here. It's probably more devastating if it's dense. I mean, this isn't particularly dense. Right. Yeah, it's sort of trying to spread, and I guess it will spread over time. It'll give you time to deal with it. So my tsunami's been an absolute failure. What I'm going to do, I'll go into settings, and I'm going to ramp that thing right up. Let's do the frequency right up, and we'll just see what happens with that.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
It's all very dramatic. I'm not sure where that's hitting. I didn't get very tsunami-fied, which I did earlier. All this section here totally flooded. Oops, I'm determined to get one going. Oh, come on, get the city limits. So what have we done? We've done forest fire, done sinkhole, earthquake. I'll give all of those a go. I think the tornado is like one of the more impressive disasters for sure. There's all kinds of stuff blowing up somewhere. Okay, yeah, the earthquake thing's about to happen again. Well, let's plonk that down. What the hell? And a sinkhole. And another meteorite. Let's whack that up. So everyone should be in disaster shelters at the moment.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh, actually, you can see stuff
Warning.
going on here. You go.
Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
So, fortunately,
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors. Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area. A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed. A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Let's see if we can total this. Okay, this is just, I put a ridiculous amount of these down. So let's speed it up.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes. A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
I don't know how many tsunamis I put down, but I'm just waiting for this massive meteor fall to happen. So up on the top left you can see it's got lightning strike and tsunami. Yep, I think everybody's pretty screwed. Okay, let's do this.
Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the
frame
city in the
rate's
near
totally
future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. Astrologists report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
Oh, look at this.
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available. A meteor strike has occurred.
Really?
Avoid the impact
Think a
site
meteor
and head to
strike's
shelter
occurred.
if any is available.
Well, that's interesting to see what it's done with the water there, actually. That's a bit weird. I'm assuming that will sort itself out to settle. But it is trying to push out onto the land. In fact, it may well do here. There is a wave coming. Just going to speed it up. Whoa, frame
A
rate's gone nuts.
tsunami has struck the city. Take
Whoa, look at
caution
that.
and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes. A
So-
tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
No, does the water put that fire out? Indeed it did. Well, that was one benefit of it, I guess. It's just gone nuts. The whole town's gone nuts. There's just so much flashing and going off haywire and that. It's just dropped my frame rate slightly. Anyway, I wanted to show you that. That's the disasters, which you can either have on or off, and they can happen randomly, and it will add an extra piece of tension to the game. It's something that sometimes I think City Skylines needs that. It can be sometimes a bit too easy to cruise through it, so having these random events happen will keep you on your toes a little bit more, especially if you've got a larger city that you're trying to look after, and if you wanted to play it with the disasters on. Anyway, so that's out next week. I hope you enjoyed this quick preview. I'm Paul Younger, and thanks for watching this PC Invasion Plays. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.